Hey guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, alright, we're gonna go ahead and take MVP 17 into the actual Cell Max event, the very difficult Tech Cell Max event. And we'll see how we're gonna perform in here. I think we should do pretty good. Potentially, this could get a little bit tricky considering how fast the Gammas tend to tear through this Cell Max fight. But we should be able to do it. We'll see how things are going to go. I would say that there's a very decent chance we're going to have here of being able to win pretty easily, and then hopefully also be able to see maybe 17's abilities as well. Well, maybe not, because it's like 16 is so damn good against Cell Max or any tech character, right? Android 16, if he's guarding, he gets that huge damage reduction, right? Which just makes Android 16 such a good character. You know, it is funny. That Super Strike... Oh, okay, goodbye. Sure, dude. That Super Strike Android 16 is just... he's so dumb. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, you know, we're rocking the Gammas in here. Perhaps Android 17, he does at least have one of the 200%. How many 200% does he have? Which one of the 8th anniversary LRs 200% is he on? Let me just double check that. It looks like we're going to just completely tear through this. Well, and perhaps with the Gammas, it's going to be very difficult for us to actually show what 17 can do in here. I mean, 17, of course, is, you know, strengthening our allies, but yeah. Okay, so 17 is on GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. He's on that 200% leader skill, so maybe we'll jump to that team. 17 is not on Connected Hope, so he's not on the 200% for the Buu Saga Spirit Bomb. But he is, again, on the GT side of things. So that's probably what I'll do, you know, if we're going to tear through this dude in seconds... we'll jump over to the GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta team and sort of test things out. Maybe that'll be good because we could see what 17 can do, like, not alongside androids, but I do think 17 is going to be able to get shit done, basically. Oh, this is good. No, this is perfect. Well, we are going to have full HP going into this next turn, huh? And then the other Gamma 2 will have had no attacks. This is going to be tricky for sure. Okay. So let's have our Gamma 2 just go ahead and toast this right here. So we're going to go into this next phase against Cell Max without being under 77% HP. So that's going to be a nuisance. How many hits did 17 take too? So he hasn't really, I don't think, gotten hit too much. We're not going to be below 77%. So this could be bad. This is really good that Gamma 2 did not just, like, crit in one shot right here. So now Gamma 2 is... What does he have to do? 5 attacks to be fully built up? He's on 4. So that will help this Gamma 2 right here. Alright, goodbye. Yep, that Gamma 2 smirk right there. Yeah, get used to seeing that. Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay. So, 17... I think... 17 probably, when he, even with his passive up, I don't think he'd be able to survive a super attack from Cell Max in slot 1, because Cell Max does hit a bit harder than the Metal Cooler Core. Remember, we saw 17 take, what was it, like, it was like 450 or something like that from the Metal Cooler Core in slot 1. So 17 is not going to be capable of just, like, eating a super, even with this full passive up in slot 1, it wouldn't be able to happen. I guess what we can see right here is 17, like, how well will he tank normals here? I mean, he is, like, not really too built up at all. 294. Remember, he's going to get us 30% when he supers here. Let's see how we do. 17 is giving the extra buff to Gamma 1. So, oh, Gamma 1, I mean, this is going to be, like, double digits right here. This is, like, double digits if Cell Max supers. Yeah, dude, this is not... is this double digits? Yeah. I mean, that is 17 is helping a lot with the 60% defensive. I mean, that's GOATMA 1. That's why Gamma 1 is #1 TUR right there. Okay, double super by 17 is very helpful. Again, I've got the full dodge build, but we still do get additionals in, man. People do also pretend, like, just because you do the full dodge build, you'd never... Oh, we'd critted as well, by the way. We did take 45k right there. You gotta love that. Full dodge build, we double super, and we did get a crit, right? Like, that's... See, it's something... That's the difference between running a lot of dodge and not. Like, you know, okay, like, you get your additional supers, you get your crits and stuff like that, but you've got 0 dodge in your character, you got no chance, right? So, you know, I'm just... yeah, I'm just throwing it out there, man. Just tossing it out, that's all. Alright, so we're gonna have the tech androids Ghost Usher right here. Yeah, this is looking really good. Well... yeah, because I can't predict. I don't know if I can predict where this is gonna be. Do I... That's a really good rotation we have next turn, too. Because Gamma 1 gives support, defensive support. 19 and 20 are there as well. So going to be a really good rotation for 17. So it's like, the problem is I'm not sure if Cell Max is going to super in slot 1 here or slot 2. And if I guess wrong, we instantly die. Gamma 2 and the tech androids are not able to take this. I think I would just like to keep this going and we could get more footage. So I am going to use the tech androids Ghost Usher right here. We'll go ahead and do this right here. We are going to use the tech androids Ghost Usher just to keep it going. We're going to get some good footage of 17, and though no worries.
もう一気に終わらせちゃおうよ17号慌てるなよもっとじっくりやろうぜあっさり全滅させてしまったんじゃ俺たちの楽しみはなくなってしまうんだぞ
Alright, so we can go ahead and put some decent damage in right here. It's going to be a little bit more than decent, but sure. Okay, let's do this. We know how Gamma 2 gets down right here. Most of Cell Max's HP is probably actually about to evaporate. Gamma 2, he starts to cut loose, and then goodbye. See you later to HP is what's going to typically happen right here. Alright, let's see how we do. If Gamma 2 wants to give us some crits, gonna give us a lot of additionals, right? Like, we could do a lot of damage to this boy. Yeah, see, that artificial life form buff, and I mean, specifically, I guess, like, Gamma, I think the superhero characters get even more additional damage. Like, no crit, just a normal attack, and he did 2 million damage. Like, 2 million raw damage is a lot for type disadvantage like that. We do have Senzus. If need be, I'll pop a Senzu. Just, you know, that's if he's going to bust rotations, just like that. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Because, I want to make sure we're getting footage of 17. I'm thinking the super attack is going to be right away. Gamma 1 easily lives. His guard is gone, but he's still easily living. Easily. I have no doubts about that. Let's do this. Gamma 1 is easily living a super attack. Again, this is where 17 is really helping, right? 17 is giving the extra support. I think 19 and 20 and Gamma 1 could live supers here. If 17 had his ability up, 17 also could live the super on this rotation. This is a really tanky turn right here. So, like, if 17 is fully built up, he supers, and he has his passive up, he's living on this rotation 100%. Damn. So, well, I'm glad I used the android, because remember, we used the Ghost Usher, so it just carries it over the next turn. This bastard was supering in slot 2, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. That's why we have him with full dodge. A dodge would have been sick right there. Ow. Owie blowie. With our passive up, we do eat that. Okay, that went pretty well. I'm gonna hop back in. Let's get a little bit more footage of 17 against this guy's tech phase for sure. But I mean that went decent. I just guessed wrong where the super attack was. All right, guys, we're just getting again more footage here. I think I'll probably just pop this real fast. So we're turn 3, we're on Tech Cell Max. Let's just go ahead and pop the Ghost Usher. Hopefully we have a bunch of good characters next turn. It's going to be annoying, I guess, if the Gamma 2 gets one-shotted on the next rotation. But we have numerous characters here, 16 and Gamma 1, who could live supers from Cell Max. but then also have significant HP afterwards. So we should be good to go here. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen here. Again, we'll see some damage by 17. The one thing I really want to emphasize when it comes to utilizing 17 in a lot of these different events and stuff like that is to keep in mind the impact he's having on the rest of the rotation. Like, these showcases, I guess it's a little late in the World Tour for me to be saying this, right, and really pointing this out, but keep in mind that, like, we're not just looking at, okay, here's 17's damage, here's the way he's tanking it, but he's also buffing the rest of the rotation in a very significant way. So, I would just, you know, advise people to understand that this dude is an absolute beast. I really want them to continue giving us support characters who either can outright tank, like STR Piccolo, or who have the capability to tank, like Physical Super Saiyan Bardock and the 17. What do you guys think? This. Again, I mean, you guys know what this is, right? It's as long as the super attack is not in the middle slot, which it doesn't look like it's going to be, we're good. We're golden. Okay. As long as the super's not in the middle, we're cool. We're cool. That's so scary. Like, you just see that one attack right there in the middle, and it's just, like, I'm just looking at it, and it's like, man, like, he wouldn't. Like, Cell Max, he surely wouldn't. Now, I don't think we have anything to worry about. 16, I believe, would very easily live a super attack from Cell Max in the third slot. So I don't think we have anything to worry about. It was way too quick where he just supered, so there's no chance he's supering right here. We're good. All right, so this is going to be good. We're going to have, what, 19 and 20 with defensive support up. Again, 19 and 20, they're a good run against Cell Max. We are also going to have the tech androids. I will use a Senzu just to put 17 in potentially the best position to show his defensive prowess, right? Like, that's going to be the point here. Now, I don't think... Number one, 17 is not fully built up, right, in terms of his hits. It's just really tough to do that, like, in this event. To get, like, any hits in before you get to the Cell Max. It's pretty tough. So, we're going to potentially need... Let's see what we got here. I mean, I guess this is it, right? Like, I'm gonna pop an item. We're not fully built up either. I'm gonna pop an item just to potentially allow us to do some stuff here. Let's do that. That's 7 orbs. Okay, that's good. That's decent. I think we're okay here as long as Cell doesn't super attack the tech androids. I think we can live. Hopefully this isn't a super. I think this is death. He didn't dodge again. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure we die here. Wow. That was like exactly what our HP was. We actually would, if he was fully built up, we would have lived. That wasn't even an instance of, I know people are quick to say, that's why the full dodge build sucks, but like, there wasn't even an instance for him to get hit, right? Like, we didn't even have a chance to even put, like, the first attack aimed at the bastard was Tech Cell Max's super attack right there. Jesus. So, I mean, he can live right away. That's what that means. Because, again, that did, like, exactly... I'm just going to hop in one more time. We probably will get, like, one more rotation here. Let me just jump in again. So, we took 567? Bro, yeah, it's like we were right there. So, if 17 is fully built up and the rest of the rotation is not going to take damage, right? Like, if there's one... Like, he could. I think the tech androids... In that instance, they would have been taking double digits. 19 to 20, do they need the double super to take double digits from his normals? They might have to. So, I mean, that still would have been tricky, but, you know, I mean, that's a lot of damage we took, but that was 17 not built up, right? And that's, again, that's why we give him dodge, because, you know, if he's able to dodge that, that would be very sick. Let's at least just get one more rotation against Tech Cell Max. I'm pleased so far with what we've seen. All right, so... Kind of a tricky situation here. Gamma 1 locked in slot 3. What if we did this? 17 is, I believe, fully built up here. Or he's right there. He needs either one more hit or he's fully built up. We're going for this. Let's just see. I mean, this is for science, right? We're testing the limits of our boy. Certainly, there's a super attack in slot 3. We know this for sure. If he supers right away, that's death. We are fully built up. Okay. That's a lot of damage to take. He, against something like this, he really does need that under 77%. Okay. I mean, as long as this is not a super attack right here, though, we're still fine. Like, we're actually totally cool. But it's like, within the first 3 attacks, Cell supering is pretty common. I'd say chances are pretty decent this is actually a super attack right here. I don't think Gamma 1's gonna get double supered, but, Gamma 1 could completely eat it, right? Like, let's go ahead and take a look here. Alright. Gamma 2. I guess it's just one of these things where Gamma 2 just attacks over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Gamma 2 just goes and 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 goes. Alright, man. Yeah, Gamma 2, you just keep going. You keep going. Oh, nice damage. Oh, my God. We're going to get a W here. Yeah, Gamma 1, he's good. I think we definitely took at least a couple hits on Gamma 1 leading up to this. But him super attacking at the start means he's getting the 30% defensive buff. This is not going to kill us, right? Is there going to be a second super attack in this? Oh, he's fully built up. Sometimes in these runs, I got to pay a little bit closer attention, I guess. Okay. Oh, are you serious? No, dude. I'll do this. I'm gonna give Gamma 2 these AGL orbs right here. Yeah. Okay. And I want that as well. We'll take a little damage here, I'm thinking. Yeah, a little bit of damage. Super attack right here at the start will be pretty iffy. 16 is good. But super attack right here is, again, a bit of a concern. All right, well, we double supered, so their defense is looking nice. I do think they could live a super attack now, but we're also, like, back at full health as well. This is not death. A second super attack. How does 16 eat a second super for us, though? Oh, that is death. Wow, really? For that, I actually thought they would live that. 5 hundo. Do we need to see more? I mean, we've kind of seen, I guess, what 17 is capable of doing, right? Like, we died on that one turn with, you know, sort of just like a sliver over what we could have done, right? I do think 17 is really good. I do think he's good to run in here as well. The only thing is that against, like, this Cell Max, he, like, without his full passive up, he definitely needs to at least super attack first, right? Like, if he super attacks first, gets that 30% defense, and he's built up, he is good. Yeah, 17 is about what I anticipated, what I expected from him. Very, 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 very strong character. I do like his EZA quite a bit. Man, I don't know. I mean, I'm tempted. Like, what if I say I like him better than, like, Cooler, man? Like, you know, like, I'm just, you know, it's like, yeah, Cooler is really good, but, like, it's a lot easier for Cooler to get destroyed than it is for 17, right? Like, you know, Cooler could do some decent damage, and Cooler's supporting one of the best units in the game. I don't know. 17 is up there, man. He's I think he's really good. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll catch you guys next time.